Hello friends, and welcome to today's video where we're going to talk about STAYC's Teen Fresh album. But first, I'm dying. I am dying. I said this in my 21 video, like the last one, but it's a heat wave. I don't do heat. I have a paper plate in my lap because it works well as a fan, but like, I'm dying. None of you care. We're here to talk about STAYC. So, just go over this video is going to work. I'm going to run through the track list to give you my thoughts on each song, and then give the album a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have some disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number 1. I am one listening to this album. I've heard it once so far, so my opinions on these songs very much may change over time. Second disclaimer is of course my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because, as the logo says, music is subjective, and that is great. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, we can get started. And first up, we have the title track and my favorite song on this album, Bubble, and it's good. It's like really good. Like, I'm a little bit obsessed with this song. Right off the bat, I want to talk background music because this background music is amazing. From the first second of the song, it is excellent, and it really just stays at that level throughout the entire song. Like, it's a bit of a moment. And the verses, I really enjoyed them. This is one of those songs where I liked both verses so much that I really do not have a preferred verse. Like, they're both great. As for the bridge, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it is not on the same level as the rest of the song. I would say personally it is the weakest part of the song just because it's a bit short and it doesn't hold up in comparison. The pre-chorus, on the other hand, is great too. It slaps and flows really well into the chorus, which means it's basically doing everything I want a pre-chorus to do. And the chorus itself, I love this chorus. It's so fun and it's so cute and it's so bright and it's so poppy. Like, I just love every second of this chorus. I think it's a moment. Big picture though, this isn't STAYC's best title. I am of the opinion that So Bad, their debut song, is their best title, and I have not changed my mind on that after listening to this. However, this is very good. Like, I would put this maybe top 2, definitely top 3. Also, for the record, everything I just said applies to the regular English version of the song, so I'm not going to repeat myself when we get there. However, it does not apply to the sped up version of the English version. So we're still going to talk about that song. We're skipping the standard English version. On to the next song, which is Not Like You. And I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted about this song because for the most part, I enjoyed the song. I enjoyed the vast majority of the song, but there's certain parts that I don't know how to feel about. But let's get into it. Starting with background music again, and more importantly, starting with what I liked. This background music is great. It's really cool, and I was really into it. The verses were also pretty good. The pre-chorus was great, and the bridge, immaculate. The chorus is where my issues arise more than anything else because I'm really conflicted about it. Like, the background music is good, and the singing is good. But together, I don't think they're working. Like, I think there's something unholy and not in a good way. I don't know. Maybe it's a me thing. Maybe this is just a me issue. And I have to learn to get over it because I did enjoy the rest of the song. So I do want to listen to it again. So I think I just need to get over the chorus. Anyway, next is I Want to Do, and it's good. It's chill, it's nice, it's pretty. I was feeling it. My favorite part of the song, if you were wondering, was the pre-chorus. I'm a little too into this pre-chorus. Like, it slows things down so perfectly without going too far. And I've always appreciated when a song can do that. The verses are a bit more complex in terms of my emotions because they're nice. I enjoyed them enough. Like, they're not bad verses, but they are just kind of there. The chorus though, this chorus fucks hard. Like, the vocals are stunning and just all around it's a bit of a moment. Which brings me to my minor tangent actually, because I feel like when people, or at least when I think of STAYC, I think of like bright pop songs. That's pretty much all I think about. If you tell me to think of a STAYC song, even if you tell me to think of a STAYC B-side, I'm gonna think of a pop song. But I appreciate the fact that they're taking advantage of the longer track list on this mini album to show that they can do more things. Okay, we've reached the penultimate song, which is Be Mine, and I want it on record. I want it on record right here and right now that I have been singing Infinite's Be Mine ever since the highlight medley of this album came out, because you can't tell me there's a song called Be Mine and expect me not to start singing Infinite's Be Mine. On to the STAYC Be Mine, though. Just like the last song, it's nice, it's chill, it's pretty. I enjoyed it, although I question the need for a rap. The rest of the verses are good, and the rap isn't bad, don't get me wrong. Like, do not misunderstand the fact that I hate the rap. It's just, I've said this many times on my channel, I do not understand why producers think that every song will need to have a rap, especially in a more vocally based song from a group like STAYC, where they can all sing. Like, we do not need a rap. As for the rest of the song, the background music is great. I like the chorus, and the bridge is amazing. Like, it is a moment. But I have nothing else to say, so with that, we're going to move into our final song. And, last but not least, we have Bubble, the sped up version, and the English version. And let's discuss the obvious first and foremost. This is an attempt to be Cupid, right? Like, the sped up English version of Cupid did very well on TikTok. It went insanely viral. It made 50/50 a household name. And STAYC wants a song of their own to do that. My core issue with this, though, and I feel this way about all songs that are meant to go viral, this is not a Bubble exclusive. I feel like if you're making a song to go viral, especially on something like TikTok, it kind of defeats the purpose of the concept of music. TikTok is really not, at least to me, the pinnacle of music enjoyers. Like, songs that do well on TikTok are primarily songs that are overly catchy, overly repetitive, or just have some form of fun dance with them. And I feel like that latter one has destroyed music, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about really numbers 1 and 2, which is that they want something that's catchy, that's going to do well on TikTok, and for moral reasons, I have to object. But since we're here, I might as well talk about the song, and it's fine. It's fine. It's a perfectly enjoyable listening experience if you want it to be, but personally, I prefer the original. They also have what I've dubbed chipmunk voice in this because they just clearly sped up the original audio and didn't think through the fact it gives them chipmunk voice. And hear me out, okay? The sped up version is actually not that fast. It's not like it's something that would be impossible for them to record. So maybe you could have had them record it sped up and then they wouldn't have chipmunk voice. It's just a thought. But that is all I have to tell you about the album. So with that, it is score time. And overall, I'm giving this album a 9.1 out of 10. I will admit, a sizable chunk of the score got knocked off for the sped up English version of Bubble because it annoys me for, again, moral reasons. But the rest of the album is good. I enjoyed every song. So yeah, 9.1 out of 10. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know how you feel about the songs. You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. And in the description, I'm putting all my other STAYC reviews. You can check them out if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!